So when it comes to, like, all the advancements, these are basically just all hidden. Until you actually achieve them. Okay, these are probably, like... Okay, I think these are hidden as well. I know these definitely are. I know there's another music disc you'd have to obtain, but getting the other one is much, much trickier than getting the Caverns disc, which was just as simple as killing a flying enemy in the Deeplands. You can either lure just any flying mob into a portal. Yeah, I think, for example, a fly from Lilisha would be easy enough just to trick into going into a portal, and then just sending it to the Deeplands and killing it there. Or, alternatively, just spawning in Gyro, which is the Salive boss, in the Deeplands and killing him there. Because, yes, he counts as a flying mob for the purpose of this advancement, which, yeah, that's how I got it. There's also an advancement for getting one of every ornate boss statue, but as far as I know, these are still unobtainable in survivals, so obviously we ignore that. There's also an advancement for consuming one of every food item in this mod. That's also hidden until you actually achieve it, of course. Yeah, all those special advancements are more or less hidden. Yep, I got skeleton horses on my last Minecraft stream. Totally not expecting it, but yep, there they are. Yeah, I have a shovel here. So I will be doing some digging up with this. Yeah, I'm just clearing out a bit more grass, I guess. Alright, there we go. Still definitely want to have this. This will mainly just be to plant crops. I'm probably going to only bother eating the food that you get from them like once. Because I do see myself trying to go for that unbalanced diet advancement if there's really nothing else for me to do. Yeah, I do eventually see myself trying to go for that. So I'm guessing I've had Mystic Shrooms before. I mean, I know I've definitely grown them. Then I remember growing them for the Shroom Stone to spawn in King Shrooms several times. Just trying to remember if I've actually eaten any. I mean, I know for a fact I've eaten plenty of Rosedons, so I definitely won't have to grow that again. Yeah, I think it should be basically obvious that I've had plenty of Rosedons just to teleport around with them. So that's one food I know for certain I've definitely eaten already. Well, I guess I'll just cross that off my to-do list, eating the Mystic Shroom. So I know Rosedons, that's definitely already been taken care of. Like, no questions asked there whatsoever. Like, I have definitely eaten that. Yeah, I'm gonna need tea shreddings for tea. So there's also that too. And just so I can basically grow the crops, like, instantly. Okay, I can probably stop using my bone meal here, to be honest. I need, like, more tea shreddings now than anything else, don't I? Right, just to keep all my extra seeds in, I'll put them in here. There's also an advancement for eating one of these while you're submerged in lava, or just standing in it, either one. Yeah, there is an advancement, a hidden one, for eating one of these while standing in the lava in the nether. So I'm gonna just also do that right about now. And just so I can't possibly run low on health, I'll have the Caillou staff next to the chili pepper in the hotbar. Let's see if this will work. Yeah, it did. Just have to be touching it in some way. So that's gonna work. Yeah, it's definitely not every day I just run right into lava on purpose. I know to make tea I'm gonna need a tea sink. Which is actually incredibly easy to make at this point. Even then still, I might actually want to get more iron. That does look like I might be running a bit short. So this should be like basically any type of wood plank. And now I can throw that together. Except where do I place it? I guess here. Alright, so it's tea shreddings and a tea sink. But do I need empty cups for this as well? Because where else are you supposed to even keep the tea? That or maybe I still have like a ton of tea left over from just cracking open treasure boxes. Unless I didn't just throw all of it away. Which is possible. It's possible I just never even bothered to keep it. Simply due to the fact I wouldn't really need it. Doesn't really look like I have any lying around. Granted, I'm not trying that hard to look for it. Yeah, I think it's probably going to be easier to just go and make this with the tea sink than just kill a fungung for it. I'm guessing this might need water to actually do stuff with. Well, it has water, but I guess it's missing something else. I'll have to double check exactly how this tea sink works. I don't know, maybe I do need like empty cups that I make with ivory, which won't be a problem. I had that just lying around anyways. Okay, do I maybe just need to make regular tea first and then that'll work? Maybe it would only work then for all we know. Alright, so... bones for bone meal. Maybe this will work now. Okay, so I must have used both of these up, both tea shreddings and mystic shrooms up to get shroom tea. Okay, that needs water again, or it can't, like, make me anything. Yeah, the tea stick needs water to actually work, from what I'm seeing. I didn't really need another fungal tea. I mean, I already made that. So I shouldn't be able to make another one. Yeah, I shouldn't be able to make another fungal tea if I just put the mystic shrooms away. Alright, there's the natural tea that you make from, like, tea shreddings and also the nature melon slice. And just in case I haven't used like regular tea before at any point in this playthrough, I'll do that too, just in case. Yeah, in case I've never eaten one of these before, I'd actually have to just go back to Gardencia. To either type of castle in that dimension just to go and loot these. If I really didn't just leave any. And hadn't eaten any up to this point. I'd have to return there just to go and loot some. I mean, I know there's a Flora castle really not too far off from like where I spawn into Gardencia. I'm also looking at the nearest garden castle. Much further off. But I'm trying to remember if like the pot plants drop the Trilliad like seeds or leaves or something. Yeah, that assumes I have the seeds. And it's not really saying anything about pot plants dropping them here, so not quite sure how I'd obtain these. Yeah, there's still honestly a few seeds I'm not quite 100% sure how to actually get. You don't eat thorny petals, and I know they're unobtainable anyways. Yes, I'm not quite sure how I come across Trilliad seeds unless pot plants still drop them, but it's not saying anything about that being the case. I'm trying to remember maybe where Floricle seeds come from. Not quite sure. Same for Goldie Cap. I'm gonna guess these have something to do with Gardencia. These you find in Lunaless. Those three you find in Lunar Farms and Lunaless. And there's another advancement I also need to return to Lunaless for to actually achieve, so there's that too. So I will go back right now, actually. First things first, taking the starting artifact, throwing that into my hotbar. And just so I can see clearly, taking the night vision goggles back out. Just gonna throw this in a shulker just so I have like 4 more inventory spaces to actually work with. I can probably also put the iron hoe back away. Like, I really don't see myself doing anything else with it, personally. Gravitator should be close by as well. I'll do something like that for the hotbar. And this, in case I fall into the void, then I'll be saved from a void death with this in the hotbar, of course. So I'll also take a flint and steel out. And then... yeah, I think it was like an explosion I need to make. So I'll take out some TNT for that as well. So, 2 advancements I want to set myself up for in Lunaless. And then I'll likely have no reason to have a return here. The Lunar Prison won't have what I need at the moment. 2 things I want to get done here, and Lunar Prison has nothing to do with either one. I'm trying to remember if I actually kept Rosidons in one of these. I mean, if I don't want to use the Shire Staff, I can use Rosidons, and even then still could use the Distorting Artifact. Okay, no Rosidons on me. I mean, I typically prefer to go to dimensions like these with those in the offhand, just for easier exploration, but I have a Distorting Artifact, so I can drop down to the Void no problem. Yeah, like so. And then just pop back up at Y256 anyways. So I'm going to still come back with Rosidons anyways, just to make traveling around Lunaless even easier. Just so that's even easier than it already is with what I have. I'll take 2 stacks and then I'll go. Even if I only need to use 1 stack, I'll still take 2 anyways, just in case. Okay, so I'm looking at my notes for the Lunar Village. Because I know I need to go to a Lunar Village to go and do one of these, like, advancements that's hidden. And if I find a Lunar Farm along the way, I will definitely just take the crops I see there as well. I'll definitely also stop by Lunar Farms if I see any. If I don't find one straight away, of course I will just have to look blindly and hope for the best, since I didn't write down the coordinates for any. I mean, if I stay down here and don't go further up, things like at the bottom of Lunaless will be easier to spot. That being just about everything I'm looking for right now. Even then from up here, it won't be like that much more difficult to see what I'm looking for. Yeah, this will very likely be my last ever trip into Lunaless on this playthrough. So this is a lunar village. I'm going to see if there's any farms nearby. Does not look like the case. Or I could just buy my seeds off this herbalist and get the seeds that way. That's also totally gonna work. Yeah, the herbalist sells them. Okay, that's cool. He'll sell them. Well, that's 2 of the 3 seeds acquired. And I could try and just unlock more trades. Yeah, I can get myself like 80 silver coins with that, so that's exactly what I'm going to do here. So the banker was probably... Okay, was he over here? Or was he there? Or is that where the banker was? Oh no, he might have been in here instead. Okay, I'm guessing this is him. So... Alright, just I guess hand me some silver coins. Thank you. And I guess it's back to where the herbalist was, which is in here. This will just let me unlock the next trade, if I buy enough seeds. If I complete these trades, I can unlock what might be like the last type of seed I need to buy. There we go. Alright, so I think that's all. Yeah, that's all the trades I really wanted to do. So I simply don't have to look for a lunar farm in this case to find the plants that I'd otherwise had to find if I couldn't just buy the seeds off the herbalist. I'll just get this thing off my back quickly. Just gonna quickly shake that thing loose. Okay, maybe I should actually just place some blocks down at this point just to get up there a lot easier. I can place blocks, why don't I just do that now? I mean, I have blocks, I'll just place them. Yeah, let's see if this works. Okay, sure, I killed him, but I didn't get any advancements for doing so. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just try that again, actually. Yeah, because one of the hidden advancements is to just kill a Zalp child. That being one of these aliens, but like, of course, a child version of said alien with an explosion. That's one of the advancements you can get. So that's what I'm trying to get right now. So I guess the Zal vendor doesn't count. That seems to not count for the advancement at all. This should count, though. And then I suppose I can just leave Lunaless with the 3 different types of seeds I want to find, and also that. Yeah, so I think I now have like all the Lunaless advancements at this point. Alright, so we're gonna leave with that done. Okay. Alright, should be getting out of here in like no time. With all the food necessary for one advancement and another advancement just being cleared. I guess I can put this back away since I'm out of Luminous. And then I suppose I'll just get some more seeds planted. And throw away anything else I really don't need. Gonna get some bone meal ready. Just to grow myself some more crops. Right, so there's all the different seed types ready to be planted. And I assume these aren't used to make any other sort of food or whatnot. I assume I can literally just eat all these like one after the other. Oh, like 3 seconds of night vision? I guess you can tell why I never even bothered to make this until just now, and I'll probably never use it again. 2 seconds of jump boost too. 5 seconds of invisibility. These only last for... Okay, 2 of these last for only 2 seconds, and like one of the effects from one of these lasts for 5 seconds. Yeah, so I don't find there's much of a point. Especially for the 2 that only last like 2 seconds each with their effects. Hence why I never bothered to just go and like make those and then grow them until now. And even then I'm only going to eat them for the sake of one advancement. And that's pretty much it. I'm actually gonna double check to see maybe where you can get Goldie Cap petals and whatnot, and florical sticks. Petals and seeds, how do you acquire these? Let me see. Grant the player both speed 2 and jump boost 2 for 2 seconds each. Can be harvested from Goldie Cap petal crops. And I assume you grow them from seeds, which let's see if I can find where you get the seeds from. Naturally spawn in the garden castle. And I'm guessing maybe florical seeds could come from the same place. Or florical sticks. So yeah, I have to go to a garden castle to get my Goldie Caps there. Gonna see if the same is true for florical seeds. Because also I do remember these previously coming from Gardencia. Red water weeds? Drop 1 Floricle Seed when broken. This looks like something you'd find in Laborian. And there's virtually no mention of water weeds on the Advent of Ascension wiki. Aside from the foliage page, which has basically all the foliage in the mod. But it's gonna say exactly what dimension I can find these in. Found on the surface of Laborian to get, I assume, the Floricle sticks that way. And then for Goalie Cap, it's literally just go back to Gardencia Garden Castle. I mean, I do vaguely remember you having to kill pot plants in the past to get your Trilliad leaves or seeds to grow them. And I know pot plants spawn the Garden Castle, so yes, I could try that too. I could try that while I'm just in the area, of course, getting the goalie caps. And yeah, the water weeds, basically these plants, except I have to find red ones. And then just start smacking red ones till like Floricle seeds show up. Assuming I can actually find any here. Yeah, assuming I find any. Yeah, I mean, I would assume like I could find red water weeds on the surface of Laborian if I looked hard enough. Yeah, I would assume this would be like the most sensible place to actually find any. I guess I could double check again if I don't seem to see a single one. But this seems like the most sensible place to find them. Personally not seeing any though, despite the fact this is the sensible place to find them. Unless maybe they're actually in Gardencia instead. I'll have to probably double check. I mean, I remembered killing like archvines in the past for my Floricle seeds, but I assume that's changed. It's from like 3.1.2 to now. That plus I'm also playing on an outdated version of the mods, so I might actually have to start looking through like page history. Because like some things may have changed since like 3.4 and 3.5 too. Yeah, let's not forget I'm on an outdated version of the mod. If I was on the latest one, I'd actually be in a dimension that's completely submerged underwater by now. Yeah, as of the latest Advent Ascension version, this dimension's completely underwater. So that place is going to look very different from what it looks like now. Yeah, I might just be checking somewhere else for the water weeds at this point. Yeah, I'm seeing yellow and white ones, but it seems like I need to specifically break red ones to get like the type of seed that I'm looking for. Which don't seem to be showing up at all anywhere in here. I mean, I definitely have to go and look. I guess I'll just be redirecting the portal to Gardencia. Oh, never mind. Oh, it just turns out they're fairly uncommon, but yeah, they do, like, show up occasionally in Laborian. And there's my Florical Seeds, so you do have to go here to get them now. Okay, it turns out you still do go here to acquire them. And I guess now I'll redirect the portal to Gardencia. Yeah, this way I just move faster. So now I have to get myself all the way to that garden castle. Or I could just go looking around blindly, hoping I find one that's closer, but I'd rather just go to where I know 100% I'm going to find a garden castle. So I went to this location before in Gardencia, found the garden castle, and then just wrote down the coordinates. A while back I wrote down the coordinates for a garden castle, that being X1450Z232. So that'll be in the southeast quadrant. I guess I can sort of speed up the travel with Shire Staff teleportation. So surely I'm already at least a quarter of the way there at this point. I mean, with the Shire Staff teleportation, I can travel kind of fast. It's a little far, but it's not too far off, especially if I just keep doing this to cut down on time spent actually traveling. If I can just teleport like 50 to 60 blocks at a time periodically with the Shire Staff, then of course it's gonna really just add up and speed things up quite a bit. I should actually be getting pretty close right about now. Yeah, I'm pretty much under 300 blocks away now. Right, the castle's now in viewing distance. And now I need to just grab my Goldie Cap petals, see if maybe on the off chance that pot plants still drop the Trilliad seeds. I mean, might as well, since I'm going to be, like, revisiting them. I mean, I'm going to be in the area with pod plants that drop, apparently, all this other stuff. Chili seeds, flower corn. Yeah, I think it's inside the castle I need to look around to just find those Golden Cat petals. And I think it's inside here somewhere. Garden grass. Okay, let's not just get hit so much. Let's just avoid that if we can. That or just get a bunch of heartstones to heal up anyways. Alright, so far no sight of any Trilliad petals. Also can't find the Goldie Cap petals here either. Whatever reason, it looks like these patches are actually empty. So does it look like I maybe harvested these already? And just didn't even remember doing so and then threw the petals out? So does that mean I have to find another garden castle somewhere for this to still work? I'm gonna get my nature melon slices from these two. Well, I suppose I at least have these. In case I didn't eat one of these already in my playthrough. I'll just do so now. Yeah, I definitely remembered an old version having, like, these drop Trilliad seeds. I think that might have been, like, 3.1.2, though, where these things drop Trilliad seeds. So I'm guessing that information is probably out of date. Yeah, it appears to be out of date, most likely. So that just begs the question, where would I actually find Trilliad seeds now? Assuming they're obtainable. And if they're not obtainable, hopefully those won't count as one of the foods I have to eat to get the advancement for eating every food in the mod. A stick, just a regular stick. Forgot these can drop regular sticks. Which I honestly really don't care for. I'm gonna go quickly look at something here. Unless the pot plants find me while I'm looking at it. Yeah, I want to see if, like, all of the possible, like, drops from the pot plant would display. Then again, I can actually just probably look it up. I'll just actually search it up on the wiki. Search up pod plant here. Okay, so these do not drop Trilliad seeds. As of the latest version, they seem to not drop any. If I go back to the page history, then I'll probably just see that on its drop table, but that's outdated information. Yeah, that also used to drop the nature staff back in the day. Yeah, I know I can get, like, Trilliad leaves from harvesting, like, Trilliad crops, but I need the seeds in the first place to actually go through with that. Okay, there's a crops page on the Advent of Ascension wiki. So I'm going to look on this to see if there's any further information on how to get these Trilliad seeds. No, it just shows like what seeds you use, how many growth stages, what items they drop. Nothing on really how to actually obtain these. Yeah, I have no clue where to actually get these seeds. There's also another type of seed, which yields another type of food, that being magic meringue, but I also don't exactly know how to come across either. I also don't seem to see that on any drop tables either, the Trilliad seeds. Even if I can just get the leaves. So I'm actually going to try to look for another garden castle. For whatever reason, like the Goldie Cap seeds didn't show up in this one. Maybe I already harvested those without remembering I did so. Only thing I really remembered about this garden castle was like its location. Only remember like where it actually was in the world. So let's see if I can maybe just run into another one, of course. Then try and get the Goldie Cap seeds from that. So I guess I will be looking around blindly for one of these after all. Well, that's a floral castle right there. It's not quite the one I was searching for. I don't think I'm going to find what I'm looking for in there, personally. I also did quickly check the boss's drop table in this dimension, and it doesn't have any of the items I'm shooting for either. Okay, I'm running short on runes to just teleport with. So I'll only be able to just do that like 5 more times, just teleporting with Shire Staff, clearly. Okay, I'm gonna just change directions at this point. Maybe just get lucky and find a garden castle on the way back. Well, another one anyways I haven't seen yet. Or that I will, like, assume will have Goldie Cat petals. Okay, I thought that was it for a second. No, it's just another flower. As if I hadn't found enough of those already. I don't know, it's entirely possible I might be at this for a while, just trying to find literally one structure. Apparently I already did find a garden castle, but it's missing the golden cap petals I was looking for in the first place. Those were just straight up missing. So if I want those, I have to find another garden castle. It seems like that's the only way to actually acquire them. Oh, another floral castle that I'm not looking for. Yeah, I know the Goldie caps don't show up in there. Yeah, because I'd never seen the Goldie cap petals in here. At least I don't remember seeing any in the loot chest there. I guess I could at least double check to verify this. Yeah, I wanted to see if there was actually specifically a page on the wiki that would show like the exact contents of what can be found in floral castle chests. Seems like that is not the case. Yeah, so I'm just double checking quickly, and it's basically confirmed that I do absolutely have to find a garden castle, or I didn't already just take the Gold Cap seeds. So in other words, I absolutely 100% need to find another garden castle to consume one of every food. Okay, worst case scenario, if I end up back on the overworld before finding one of these, I could just triple check everything I have in all my chests in the overworld. Could just triple check my entire stash to see if there are any Goldie Cap seeds or petals there. So if I do find at least one of either, then I don't have to go run back out here to look for a garden castle. Okay, I'm going to be changing directions again. I'm going to be going back south. Yeah, so I don't know. I certainly gave it one hell of a look-see. I definitely gave Gardensia quite the look to find another garden castle, and so far no luck. So just triple checking everything I have at my base and my stash, just to see if there's at least one Goldie Cap Peddler seed in there. Probably starting to sound like a good idea at this point. Another option would be just to look back through all my streams to see if I actually ate the Goldie Cap petals. But with like over 200 hours of content to just sift through, that's probably like not something I'm gonna want to exactly have to do. I mean, I could narrow it down to when I was able to start killing pot plants, but still. That would take way more time to search than just all the chests in my stash in the overworld. I mean, if I can confirm that I actually already ate a Goldie Cap petal, then I'd literally be doing the search for nothing. If it was already confirmed I ate one. Okay, that's still not it. Alright, I'll go east right about now, I guess. I guess east it is. And then I'll shortly just turn back south. And that will put me back my exit portal eventually. Okay, I was asking why I was down here suddenly. I was asking, like, if did I actually I'm just up teleporting underground? And since I basically don't really dig tunnels here at all, it would make no sense now that I think about it. Yep, so now I'm out of energy runes to teleport with. So I assume I won't need to teleport for any reason whatsoever. I can just run around even though it's going to be slower than just teleporting. Well, I guess I can search this out. And if there aren't any Goldie Cap petals in here either, then I really don't know. Because, yeah, that's another garden castle I can now search out. And I really hope I find what I'm looking for this time. Alright, there's some. Can I get the seeds? Oh, fuck it. Might as well still just say screw it and grab the seeds while I'm here. Oh, thanks for the good luck. Even though I don't exactly know what you're wishing me good luck for. Because at the moment it doesn't really seem like I need much good luck. I mean, I found the castle I wanted to find. I mean, I already found it. Of course, I'm still probably going to want to have good luck for certain other objectives. Wait, why is this item ID'd with red flower? That doesn't look like it's red to me. I'm just gonna get back out of here with my Goldie Cap seeds and petals. Yeah, I can now leave Ardencio with what I was looking for in the first place. So I'm still, like, just completely unsure as to where, like, Trilliad seeds and Magic Meringue seeds are obtained. So those are, like, 2 more food items I'd eventually have to obtain, possibly, to get an unbalanced diet. This being the advancement for consuming one of every food item in Avenue Ascension, all in the same playthrough. Well, now that's been eaten too. Okay, so it was over here was keeping all of my miscellaneous crops. Just keeping them there. Speaking of which, I'll plant this one too. Grow some sticks and then eat those, and I guess just for the hell of it, see what they do. The taste is an experience like no other. I don't even know what that just did. I have no clue what that just did. What did that even do? No, really, what did that do? What do florical sticks do? They seem to have like no effect at all. Apparently just something I really can't see. They grant the player experience points. Did they always do this? Did florical sticks always do this? 8 experience points. That's interesting. Had they always done this? Gonna go back to June 2019. Can be consumed to give vanilla experience. I guess they always did this. What about in 2018? Yeah, it seems like they always did this. Okay, maybe one of the crops is worth growing, possibly. Probably one of the more interesting options for crops to grow. Gives the player experience, which I don't exactly need. Yeah, I'm barely gaining any because I'm at level 168. Still at such a high level that it's basically making no difference. If I was at a much lower level, I would have noticed something, but being this high level, I'm not going to notice anything. Yeah, that's cool and all, but I still don't really need it that badly, the vanilla experience. Yeah, so I just figured out just now that's what they do. I'm seriously only figuring this out now. Yeah, I was basically out of distortion and energy runes, so I'll take some more out. Just gonna do some traveling around in the overworld. Yeah, there are a few things I want to find here regarding all the food items. I know I had to find like some snowy biomes at least to get like at least one food item in this mod. I'll double check to see if there may be any other additional like food items that can only come from the snow biome. Well, I know there's yetis that drop fingernails if you kill them while holding shears. As to why you want to eat yeti fingernails is just beyond me, but if I want to get unbalanced diet, I apparently have to do this. I'm apparently absolutely forced to do this if I want to get the advancement for eating every food item. Well, I think it might just really depend on who you show it to. And depends on like also like what kind of exposure it gets, if it's positive or negative. Yeah, I'm just checking my best area quickly, actually. Yeah, I'm just checking to see, like, which charger variants are actually in here. Except there's so many other hostile mobs in this mod. Did I apparently not take out any swamp chargers, or is it just me? Well, I killed the void charger, okay then. Yeah, I'm just double checking for another advancement. Yeah, because this mob right here comes in several different variants, and you have to kill one of each to get the advancement called Charger Safari. So I've killed the Void Charger once, so that counts towards the advancement already. Pretty sure I got quite a few Desert Chargers in here. Yep, it's right there. Sea Chargers spawn on the beach. I'm just double checking to see if I've killed any. Apparently no. Apparently that's not the case. Seems to not be listed here whatsoever. So I'll have to go to a beach and just wait for a sea charger to show up and kill it there. Snow charger, they spawn in naturally snowy biomes, and I have, let's see, not killed any, it looks like. Swamp charger, those spawn in swamps. I've killed a king charger and a void charger. I might just worry about these extra charger variants later. Yeah, I'm definitely not trying that. I don't see why I'd have a reason to, personally. Yeah, I can assure you I wouldn't really ever try that. Oh. Yeah, no, I might as well just try and kill at least one swamp charger while I'm in the area here. See if I can find at least one of them. Yeah, might as well just try. And just find a single one. Except I'm finding more or less everything else that could exist in the swamp first. Could possibly just stay here till daytime. That way, like, nighttime mobs won't be able to spawn during the day. And I would assume that would just give the game like more chances to spawn like swamp chargers. If nighttime mobs also can't spawn. I guess I will be staying here until one swamp charger just shows up. Which I assume won't take too long unless my luck is really bad. It looks like it's also actually going to become daytime soon, so that's good news. I assume with having fewer mobs that can spawn, it'll just make it more likely that I actually get like the one mob I want to appear. I mean, I thought it was going to become daytime soon. Yeah, I thought so. I mean, it should be daytime soon. More like over 350. Okay, now surely it's becoming daytime. Yeah, so I guess I will be staying here until I either see a swamp charger or nighttime rolls around again. Which in that case, I'll just keep on wandering around the overworld to see what I find. I don't know, even before the pandemic hit, I was never the biggest fan of being in large crowds either. I don't actually really need to buy any of these. Thought it was interesting in case maybe I would want to buy those, but no, I don't need to. Already set up my portal to just travel between dimensions long ago. Okay, now I'm seeing the daytime swamp mobs showing up, so just killed a swamp charger. So I assume that should now show up in the bestiary. I'm just gonna confirm it that it did. Okay, that's apparently the first swamp charger I've killed on this entire playthrough. Apparently never killed one of these in this playthrough before. Okay, now I'm gonna keep traveling. So apparently they can simply just not even spawn during the night. They seem to only be able to spawn during the day. I don't know, I might as well also grab this since I just found it. I mainly wanted to see if I was going to stumble into more iron. So yeah, I still feel like I'm definitely running a bit short on that, so I'll just quickly snag some from up here. And of course with the occult pickaxe, just highlight it all. Just by simply doing one right click, that makes it pretty damn easy to actually find. So I can just very easily stockpile a bunch of this if I want to right now. Yeah, that's actually some pretty nice looking scenery. That's some pretty cool looking ravine if you ask me. Yeah, this just crosses over to this ravine that's exposed to the surface, so some light's able to just like slip through. That's pretty neat if you ask me. Yeah, I guess while I'm down here I'm just gonna go and like snag more iron. Yeah, because it's pretty damn easy to find iron, especially with the occult pickaxe making it even easier. Making it already easy to find or even easier to find. Yeah, this way, if I'm about to run short on iron, yeah, before I actually just run out, actually, I'm just gonna go gather some. Yeah, because I'd probably run out otherwise if I just didn't get some more anytime soon. Okay, maybe down here I won't find that much, since I'm actually apparently really deep down right now. I'm also going to grab the gold coin while I'm at it. I'll get a few more of those maybe while I stay down here, so let's grab that too. Oh, that's just lapis, that I don't really need. Oh, that's limonite. Probably already have like plenty of that. Alright, back to the surface. I'll just Shire Staff teleport to get back to the surface in like 2 seconds. So I got some more iron. Just because it might be a good idea to grab that since I was running a little low earlier. Even if I have no plans to really use it soon, might as well still just have some extra iron lying around. Yeah, plus getting it's not going to take too long at all. Alright, we just found ocean. I'll do some teleporting to just get through the ocean a hell of a lot quicker. This will just speed up my ocean traveling just by doing this. If I can just literally skip like 50 blocks at a time with this, then of course that's going to be for the better. Yeah, I'm pretty sure sea chargers can spawn here. At least as long as it's daytime, they can spawn here. So I could just wait around here till one shows up, then just kill it to get another charger killed. Yeah, because I did find the beach. Okay, I'm guessing I kept my shovel in here. Or did I keep it in the red shulker, my shovel? I mean, I care to some extent, but not that much, to be honest. Yeah, this would be just to give the enemies more blocks to actually spawn on. Though it might actually just become like nighttime soon anyways. And I guess at that point I won't even eventually be able to have, like, sea chargers spawn when it's night. Okay, that's a beach biome. I mean, there's like a bit of a difference between beach and river. Yeah, apparently this is a pretty tiny beach, it looks like. I don't know, maybe I just actually keep on running around. I think I'll just keep running around, because if I sit around here, I know for a fact I don't think any sea chargers will spawn during the night. So I'll just keep on moving around. Okay, now I'm just literally finding tiny islands out here and not much else. Wait a minute, isn't this just eventually going to lead back to the jungle I found, like, very early in the stream? Well, not in the stream, but, like, in the series. I think this would lead just straight back to the jungle. So I'm going to just actually change direction right now. I'm going to go with west. Could have gone east, but I'll just try west. Yeah, let's actually just switch directions. To find an ocean monument, I'd like to explore it, but don't really have any forms of water breathing. Guess I can just sort of break in and kill an Elder Guardian before I leave. Alright, back to the surface it is. I mean, I was expecting that. Yeah, I got to just quickly kill one Elder Guardian before I got hit with the old mining fatigue. Yeah, can't exactly really go too far into this monument. can maybe just kill stuff outside the monument for now. I mean, it would be fun to go in and whatnot, but can't really do that without, like, no good form of water breathing. That would be a terrible idea to try and just go in without anything that lets me just survive in water. Okay. Could just say screw it and try and get a full set of biogenic. Just by killing the guardians on the outside here. And just coming back up for air every so often. Hence the whole outside part. Okay. Apparently dinner's ready. And apparently at like a time like this too. Alright. Apparently at a time like this. Yeah, that mind of fatigue really has hit me hard. I don't know, I might just end the stream here. Hopefully I remember exactly why I'm out in the middle of an ocean. Yeah, I guess I'll just end it suddenly. Hoping I remember why I'm out here.